Tony T with our MLB Pick Show here for Sunday's action. We have all 16 games. There is a doubleheader on the schedule. Before we get to it, just a couple things. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Free MLB picks are updated all season long. Free picks every day from all the major sports. We also have NFL. We have college football. We have WNBA, CFL, European football, and more. It is a good time to subscribe. And also, if you would support our channel, like this video, hey, the thumbs up. We greatly appreciate it. Don't forget, visit TonySpicks.com, our multi-capper site, showcasing top cappers in our industry. Click the link, the hottest cappers up there. Guys like Collins has been red hot. Nick has been on fire. Paul's been hot. Tiffany, I'm the top unit producer right now in baseball. Click the links to our handicapper pages and get signed up. You'll find our premium picks at the top of the page. Drop down menu here with the free picks. Guys, just scroll down. You'll find our best bets of the day here from the cappers. They can designate one best bet per sport per day. So that's our best bet tab, showcasing the best bets on the board for Sunday. Also, each capper can designate one $15 premium pick as a promotional pick to showcase a service. And you can see here many of the cappers do that. And they also include their best bet in that $15 pick. We got picks up there from Ben, Mindy, Tiffany, and more. So go ahead, click there and get signed up. Also, I want to make note of our promo code. You can save 20% off all premium pick packages. When you use that promo code TonyT at checkout, you can access our page by clicking the link in the description, then clicking the All Cappers tab, getting signed up. Also, love to hear from you guys, so post your picks in the comments below. We are looking for cappers to apply. Go to TonySpicks.com footer section to complete your form. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get this one started. Blue Jays and Pirates MLB pick here for Sunday. Ross Stripling will be the starter for Toronto. Stripling, 26 appearances, in ERA 2.94, whip of 1.05. The right-hander is striking out 21%, 4% walks. The ground ball is 48%, 0.71 home runs per 9 innings. JT Brubaker will get the start for Pittsburgh. Brubaker, 24 starts, ERA 4.39, whip of 1.43. The right-hander is strikeout mark at 23%, 8.3% walks. The ground ball is at 44%, 0.92 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 3.65 indicates a drop in ERA based on his numbers. Toronto has won their first two in this series after a 4-1 win. Pirates have dropped 8 of 10. Past 10 games, Pirates hitting just 202 against right-handers with a bullpen ERA 4.84. The play here will be Toronto the run line, minus 1/2 runs at minus 120. Rockies and the Reds MLB pick here for Sunday. Well, with the postponement on Saturday, they played two. So let's look at game one here. German Marquez to start for Colorado. Marquez, a 25 starts, ERA 4.97, whip of 1.38. The right-hander, a strikeout mark of 19%, 7.9% on the walks. The grounders, 47%, 1.4 run home runs per 9 innings. Nick Lodolo, he's the starter for Cincinnati. Lodolo, 13 starts, ERA 4.30, whip 1.45. The lefty strikes out 27%, 9.7% walks. The ground balls 41%, 1.07 home runs per 9 innings. Reds win the opener of this series 3-2, but the Rockies have lost 3 straight and 7 of 9. But Marquez puts up better numbers on the road. Colorado hitting 260 against left-handers the past 10 games here, and a bullpen ERA of 2.68. Reds 10-17 as a favorite of minus 100 to minus 150 this season. The play here in game one will be Colorado at plus 108. Now game two, Jose Urena will get the start for Colorado. Urena, 15 starts, ERA 5.80, whip of 1.66. The right-hander pitches eye contact, less than 13% strikeouts, 11% walks. The grounders, 50%, 1.27 home runs per 9 innings. Chase Anderson to start for Cincinnati. Anderson appeared in 2 games, giving up 7 earned runs with 2 strikeouts and 2 1/3 innings. He worked 80 minor league innings, allowing 4 earned runs with 16 strikeouts. 16 walks. 16 home runs and 72 strikeouts. A career MLB ERA of 4.26, whip of 1.29, and 1.45 home runs per 9 innings. Rockies struggle hitting right-handers on the road. Tough to trust Urena though with his high contact in this ballpark. The play here will be Cincinnati minus 110 in game 2. Rangers and Red Sox MLB pick here for Sunday. Dane Dunning will be the starter for Texas. Dunning, 25 starts, ERA 4.16, whip of 1.40. The right-hander is striking out 20%, 9% walks. The ground balls 54%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Cutter Crawford, the starter for Boston. Crawford at 21 games in ERA 5.47, whip 1.42. The right-hander has a strikeout mark of 23%, 8.7% walks. The ground balls 31%, 1.40 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 4.35 does suggest a drop in his ERA based on these numbers. Boston has won all 3 in this series with their 5-3 win. Rangers have lost 7 of straight past 10 games. The Red Sox hitting .316 against right-handers. Dane Dunning, his 3 seasons on the road, ERAs of 4.30 in 2020, 6.39 in 21, 5.25 this year. Team record behind Dunning, 1-11 on the road this season. Texas 5-17 against the AL East. The player will be Boston -125. Marlins and Braves MLB pick here for Sunday. Pablo Lopez, the starter from Miami. Lopez, 26 starts in ERA, 3.64, whip of 1.17. The right-hander is striking out 24%, 7.5% the walks. The ground balls, 46%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Max Fried will be the starter for Atlanta. Fried, 25 starts, ERA, 2.56, whip of 1. The left-hander is striking out 23%, 4.3% walks. The grounders, 52% limited home run damage. Braves have won 4 straight with their 2-1 win. 6 straight losses for Miami, and they've been held to 2 runs or lower in 8 of 9. Past 10 games, Marlins batting .149 against left-handers. Fried, 11-3 to the under at home against teams that average 7 strikeouts or higher. The play here, Miami and Atlanta, under 7 runs. Athletics and Orioles MLB pick here for Sunday. Adrian Martinez will be the starter for Oakland. Martinez, 6 starts, ERA 5.28, whip with 1.34. The right-hander is striking out 20%, 7.1% walks. The ground balls are 38%, 1.86 home runs per 9 innings. Spencer Watkins will start for Baltimore. Watkins appeared in 19 games, ERA 4.26, whip of 1.32. The right-hander is pitching to contact, 15% strikeouts, 6.3% walks. The grounders, 41%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Orioles have won 4 straight after their 8-1 win at taking the first 2 in the series. Athletics have lost 4 straight past 10 games. Orioles bullpen ERA 1.95. Team record behind Watkins at 10-2 against teams hitting .255 or lower. That's against the run line. The play here will be Baltimore, the run line, -1.5 runs at +116. Royals and Tigers MLB pick here for Sunday. Max Castillo will be the starter for KC. Castillo has worked 10 games, ERA 2.81, whip of .94. The right-hander is striking out 23%, 6% walks. The ground balls 55%, 1.75 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 4.66 indicates a rise in ERA if these numbers hold. Matt Manning will be on the mound for Detroit. Manning, 8 starts, ERA 3.79, whip 1.24. The righty has strikeout mark of 19%, 6% walks. The grounders come in at 36%, 1.12 home runs per 9 innings. Royals have split the first 2 in this series with their 12-2 win. Tigers have lost 4 of 5. KC is in the better hitting form. The play will be Kansas City +100. Nationals and Mets MLB pick here for Sunday. Eric Fedde will be the starter for Washington. Fedde in 21 starts, ERA 5.29, whip of 1.56. The right-hander has strikeout rate of 18%, 11% walks. The grounders 42%, 1.35 home runs per 9 innings. Carlos Carrasco will get the start for the Mets. Carrasco, 23 starts, ERA 3.92, whip of 1.30. A strikeout mark here of 23%, 6.2% walks. The grounders 46%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Nationals even this series with their 7-1 win on Saturday. Past 10 games, Nationals hitting .293 against right-handers. Washington 33-21 to the over-facing teams, averaging 4.5 runs or greater this season. The play here, Washington and the Mets over 8. Yankees and Rays MLB pick here for Sunday. Frankie Montas will be the starter for the Yankees. Montas, 24 starts, ERA 3.94, whip 1.21. The right-hander has strikeout mark of 24%, 6.5% walks. The grounders, 46%, 1.17 home runs per 9 innings. Ryan Yarbrough will get the start here for the Rays. Yarbrough worked 16 games, ERA 4.87, whip 1.38. The left-hander is striking out 18%, 6% walks. The ground balls 36%, 1.19 home runs per 9 innings. Yankees have lost 6 of 7, dropping the first 2 in this series after a 2-1 loss on Saturday. Rays have won 5 straight. Past 10 games, the Yankees hitting just .202. The Rays in this period .299 against right-handers. Team record behind Montez this season 7-17. The play here will be Tampa Bay at plus 108. Twins and White Sox. MLB pick here for Sunday. Dylan Bundy will be the starter for Minnesota. Bundy, 23 starts, ERA 4.53, whip of 1.24. The veteran is striking out 17%, 5% walks. The ground ball is coming at 36%, 1.27 home runs per 9 innings. Lucas Giolito will be the starter here for Chicago. Giolito has started 24 games, ERA 5.27, whip 1.50. The right-hander has a strikeout rate of 25%, 8.6% walks. The ground balls come in at 38%, 1.55 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 4.28 indicates a drop in ERA if this form holds. White Sox have won 4 straight, winning the first 2 of this series after their 13-0 win on Saturday. Past 10 games, the White Sox hitting .277 against right-handers with a bullpen ERA 3.35. Bundy on the road this season, an ERA approaching 6 with 1.58 home runs per 9 innings. The play here will be on White Sox minus 124. Cubs and Cardinals, MLB pick here for Sunday. Marcus Stroman will be the starter for Chicago. Stroman, 19 starts, ERA 3.98, whip of 1.21. The right-hander is striking out 20%, 6.9% walks. The ground balls 20%, 1.106 home runs per 9 innings with the ground balls at 51%. Miles Michaelis, the starter for St. Louis. Michaelis, 27 starts, ERA 3.48, whip of 1. The right-hander has a strikeout mark of 18%, 5.5% walks. The ground balls come in at 45%, 1.12 home runs per 9 innings. Cardinals win the first 2 of this series after their 8-4 win. They've won 6 of 7. Cubs have lost 6 of 7 as well. They've lost 6 of 7. Cardinals win 6 of 7. Past 10 games, Chicago bullpen ERA 7.36 and the Cardinals 2.68. St. Louis 41-27 to the run line against losing teams this season. The play here, St. Louis, the run line minus 1.5 runs at plus 112. Mariners and Guardians, MLB pick here for Sunday. George Kirby will be the starter for Seattle. Kirby in 19 starts in ERA 3.16, whip of 1.18. The right-hander a strikeout mark of 25%, 3.3% walks. The ground balls 25%, 3.3 walks, and the ground ball is 46%, 1.05 home runs per 9 innings. Cal Quantrill will be the starter for Cleveland. Quantrill, 25 starts, ERA 3.50, whip of 1.18. The right-hander is striking out 16%, 6.7% on the walks. The ground balls 41%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Now, a FIP of 4.27 does suggest a rise in ERA based on these numbers. Mariners win streak 6 straight as they win the first 2 of this series at 4-0 on Saturday. The Guardians have lost 4 straight. They have been held to 2 runs or fewer in 8 of 9 going under in each game. Past 10 games, Cleveland hitting .200 against right-handers with a bullpen ERA 1.44. And of course, the Mariners over this period of time, when you look at these numbers here from the Cleveland, and then we look at the Mariners in this time period past 10, 203 against right-handers, bullpen ERA at 2.64. Quantrill 14-4 to the under when facing winning teams over the past 2 seasons. To play here, Cleveland and Seattle under 7.5. Phillies and Giants, MLB pick here for Sunday. Ranger Suarez will be the starter for Philadelphia. Suarez, 23 starts, ERA 3.42, the whip 1.33. The left-hander is striking out 20%, 9% walks. The ground balls 56%, 0.73 home runs per 9 innings. Carlos Rodon is the starter for San Francisco. Rodon, 26 starts, ERA 3, whip of 1.06. The lefty, a strikeout mark of 31% with 7.4% walks. The ground balls 35%, 0.59 home runs per 9 innings. Giants have won the first 2 in this series after their 7-4 win. Phillies have lost 5 of 6 on this trip. Past 10 games, Philadelphia bullpen ERA 3.55, whip of 2.39. The play here will be on San Francisco at minus 124. Astros and Angels MLB pick here for Monday. Jose Urquidy will start for Houston. Urquidy, 24 starts, ERA 3.69, whip of 1.14. The right-hander strikeout mark here of 19%, 5.4% walks. The ground balls 33%, 1.49 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 4.50 suggests a rise in ERA based on these numbers. Tucker Davidson, the starter for the Angels. Davidson appeared in 8 games, ERA 5.77, whip 1.78. The righty pitches to contact, 13% strikeouts, 17% walks. The ground balls are coming in here at 42%, 0.79 home runs per 9 innings. Angels even this series 2-1 here on Saturday. Angels 4-15 when facing an elite team with a 620 win percentage or higher this season. The play here will be Houston minus 166. Brewers and Diamondbacks MLB pick here for Sunday. Jason Alexander, the starter for Milwaukee. Alexander, 15 appearances, ERA of about 5, whip of 1.55. The right-hander pitches to contact, 13% strikeouts, 8.6% walks. The ground balls coming in 52%, 1 home run per 9 innings. Zach Gallen, he'll go for Arizona. Gallen, 25 starts, ERA 2.53, whip 0.94. The right-hander strikeout rate is 25% with 6.8% walks. The ground balls, 48%, limited home run damage. Brewers have won one of the first 3 of this series with an 8-6 win on Saturday. Diamondbacks had won 8 of 9 prior to that defeat. Past 10 games, Brewers hitting .279 against right-handers. Again, in the period, the Diamondbacks bullpen in the area about 6.5. Brewers 50-34 the over against right-handers this season. The play here will be Milwaukee and Arizona over 7.5 runs. Padres and Dodgers MLB pick here for Sunday. Mike Clevinger will be the starter for San Diego. Clevinger appeared in 17 games, ERA 3.59, whip of 1.16. The right-hander a strikeout mark of 20%, 7.5% walks. The ground balls come in at 35%, 1.27 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 4.36 points to a rise in ERA based on the form. Mike Pepiot starts here in 7 starts, I should say. He puts up an ERA of 4, a whip of 1.40. The right-hander is striking out 26%, 16% walks. The ground balls 21%, 1.72 home runs per 9 innings. The FIP is 5.70, does impact a possible rise here in ERA based on the numbers he's produced so far. Caleb Ferguson will open here for the Dodgers. Caleb Ferguson, as we said, a reliever, probably pitch an inning or 2. Dodgers even this series with a 12-1 win on Saturday. San Diego 7-19 to the run line against teams with really good bullpens of 3.45 ERAs or better. Dodgers 46-23 to the run line against teams hitting 245 or worse. Past 10 games, Padres bullpen and ERA approaching 5. The play here will be LA on the run line minus 1.5 runs at plus the 116. All right, that was our MLB pick show here for Sunday, off 16 games. We'll have the game here from college football. And check out our channel for more videos from our cappers, and go to tonysbooks.com for our best bets.